yet another tier list. This, I promise, will be the last one we do in a while, but like I said, this is the rage on the internet these days. I have been making a lot of tier lists just out of sheer boredom. Well, not a lot, but a few. I've made about 7 or 8, I don't know. But out of sheer boredom, I've been making these tier lists every now and then just because it's fun. It's fun to see how you rank things you're interested in. So today, we're going to be ranking Mario Kart Wii tracks like last week we ranked Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. So in case you're unfamiliar, even though I'm sure you probably are, we rate things from S tier all the way down to D tier. D tier is the worst, S tier is the best. So we're going to be rating tracks based off of that. So there's no F tier here, but I love Mario Kart Wii, so none of these tracks really belong in F tier, except Warriors Gold Mine, but whatever. We'll just pretend that's an F tier. But anyway, starting off with Bowser's Castle. That goes in S tier. Second best Bowser's Castle in the Mario Kart series, in my opinion, behind Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Just a fantastic track from start to finish. Music is incredible. That freaking bounce or the freaking ramp at the beginning. Oh my gosh. Just all of it amazing. The section with Bowser breathing fire and like the half pipes on each section and the boo that says showtime, all of it. I just love all of it. Voice is a little hoarse. I'm practicing for a singing audition tomorrow. That's probably why. Anyway, Coconut Mall. S tier as well. It's Coconut Mall. I mean, everything about it is awesome. The music, the escalators, unless you go down the wrong one, the environment, everything about that track is fantastic. Daisy Circuit, I have to be mean to it. I'm going to have to put it in C tier. It's a good track. It's like fringe of B tier, but it's just a circuit track. It doesn't really do anything special. I like the environment of it. The music is, it's pretty chill. It's good to relax. It's a nice relaxing track, but there's just nothing super special about it, Well, that shortcut in the beginning is kind of cool, but there's just, what does it do that's that amazing? Nothing really. So it's like at the top of C tier. I'll put it like that. Next we got Delfino Square, also in S tier. There you go. I'd put it in S tier for, I think I did a Mario Kart DS track tier list off camera. I might do one on camera, and I put it in S tier for DS, so why would I not put it in S tier for Mario Kart Wii? That bridge at the end, obviously amazing stuff. The music, amazing stuff. Environment, amazing stuff. Everything, amazing stuff. No, you belong in S tier. Stay there. DK Summit, we'll get to you later. Alright, anyway. DS Desert Hills, that goes in D tier. That track is just not good. The music is boring. Just a typical desert track. Doesn't do anything special at all. Just has some pokies, just, rolling along there. Dry Ruins, which we'll get to later, that is a special desert track. It isn't, well, we'll talk about it later, but that is a desert track done well. DS Desert Ruins is a boring, generic desert track done poorly. N64 DK Jungle Parkway. This is also like sort of bordering between B and C tier. I'll be nice and put it in B. It doesn't do anything special, but it's a nice little track, or it's actually kind of a bigger track. But DK cannon's getting launched. It's actually not a cannon. It's not a cannon. It's a ramp. You just sort of get launched off of it in the beginning. It's fun stuff. Nice design track, I guess. It's nice little DK environment. The music is like really unique. It's not super catchy, but it's just different from a lot of other Mario Kart tracks. And GCN DK Mountain may be a bit controversial, but that also belongs in B tier. Now, if this wasn't Mario Kart Wii, I might be putting it in A tier. But just because there's so many good tracks in this game, I feel like sticking it at like the top of B. So I guess I'll put it ahead of that in the B tier. It's kind of hard for me to rank these in tiers, to be completely honest, just because it's like, well, this is a B tier track, but it's better than this B tier track. It's hard stuff. But GCN DK Mountain, obviously, fun track, a lot of different, twists and turns. You're riding down the mountain. The environment is great. The music is definitely a bit more catchy than the other DK track, DK's Jungle Parkway. And speaking of DK, I guess for some reason we got 3 DK tracks in a row here. DK Summit. Also S tier. Also S tier. Amazing track. Amazing music. The half pipes are super fun. Don't get killed by the Shy Guys at the end, or don't get run over by them, I should say. Awesome cannon at the beginning. Literally everything about this track is great. The environment is super cool. Like, it is a winter track done well. Like DK Pass, it's okay, and there's other winter tracks that kind of are Sherbetland, ugh. But DK Summit, that is the way the winter track should be done. Dry Ruins. It's a better track than these two DK ones. This is A tier. This is A tier stuff right here. Desert track done well. The middle's cave section in the beginning is amazing. There's still pokies here, but just sort of the way this track is designed with the turns and everything. The music is super cool. I don't know why I'm saying it right now. It's great. And the music changes once you're in the cave to like sort of that Egyptian sounding stuff to like it sort of calms down a little bit, it's cool stuff. Anyway, GBA Bowser Castle 3, that would be B tier. Pretty good stuff, nothing too fantastic. I mean, that's basically how it was in the original GBA form. Some cool, neat little twists and turns there. Gotta dodge them thwomps. Music is okay, although I do prefer the GBA original version, actually, of the music. I have my ranking here. The GBA Bowser Castle music ranking. Here we go. 3DS version, the best. Original GBA version, second best. Wii version, third best. And DS version, by far last. Bowser Castle GBA music ranking. There you go, because I'm a total nerd when it comes to Mario Kart, but you already know that. GCN Mario Circuit, that is C tier, I would say. Nothing too special, just like in the original. The music is freaking catchy. But, nothing super special about this track. Just a pretty typical Mario Circuit. Avoid those piranha plants at the end. SNES Ghost Valley 2, that would be D tier. That track is no good. Partially because I suck at it. I will freely admit I fall off. I fall off every now and then, and it just bothers me so much. There's just nothing special about this track. Just annoying. Grumble Volcano. Ugh, why did these freaking tracks move? It's probably because I'm pressing on them. That's probably why. Grumble Volcano belongs in A tier. That is a very good track. In another game, this might be S tier. I swear to God. There's so many good tracks in Mario Kart Wii that, like, if this wasn't Mario Kart Wii in another game, this would be like, oh my gosh. The track is, crumbling apart. There's so many cool things about this track. The music is super intense. The track falling apart, which I already mentioned, that's kind of the main thing, but it is really intense when you're driving in those caves and everything, and that jump at the end, oh my goodness. Everything about it is freaking great. Now, and it's only A tier. Now we have Luigi Circuit. That is D tier. I mean, what else do I really need to say about Luigi Circuit? It's just not good. It's just not good. This would be this is N64 Mario Raceway. That is C tier. Pretty good track. Pretty good track, I guess, or C tier, so it's not that good, but nice N64 track, I guess. It's a pretty simple circuit track, pretty straightforward, but it's pretty fun. And then regular Mario Circuit, I guess, just where the Mario Circuits belong. They just belong in C tier. They're never really trash. They're just also never really special. That's just how it is. DS Peach Gardens, that would be B tier. Pretty good track. Gotta love those chain chomps with those items at the end. The bushes. The castle? Or is that a castle? What am I even talking about? The point is, be it DS Peach Gardens, pretty good track. Maple Treeway, that is S tier. I mean, usually I try to keep the S tier like reserved to like the super awesome tracks or the super awesome whatever I might be ranking. But there's so many super awesome tracks in Mario Kart Wii that it's kind of hard. Kind of sort of hard to just limit it. To just have it so limited when you're like ranking these, because there's so many amazing Mario Kart Wii tracks, at least in my opinion. So Moo Moo Meadows is B tier. That might be, well, actually, there's more Moo Moo Meadow fans than I initially realized, but it is a simple track. The music, I have this inner debate with myself because I'm a music nerd, Like I said, I was practicing like an hour ago for like an audition for a singing group I'm doing. So I have this inner debate with myself: which version of the Moo Moo Meadows music is better? See, the Wii version is obviously not live recorded, but it just kind of sounds cooler. But the Wii U version slash Switch version just sounds like more, actually, I don't know. But the track itself, B tier, whatever. Comment below which version of the music do you like better for Moo Moo Meadows? Is it the original Wii version or the Wii U version? Moonview Highway is like I want to put that in A tier, but I don't think I can. It's close to A tier, so B plus tier, I guess. Very cool highway track, intense music. Don't get run over by the cars, for God's sake. There's so many freaking cars in the bomb car. Oh my goodness. It's all terrible. Excuse me. But anyway, Mushroom Gorge. Oh gosh, I gotta. I can't put every track. I can't put so many tracks in S tier. This is close. It's close to S tier, but it's just not quite special enough, I think, to be an S tier. I mean, the bouncing mushrooms, the the freaking. I mean, it's bouncing mushrooms. That's mostly what makes it special. But the music, obviously, too. The music, great music. N64 Bowser's Castle. I think I'm gonna have to be similarly mean to it. I want to put an S tier. I really do. And if this wasn't Mario Kart Wii, you'd bet it'd be an S tier. But instead, we have it in A tier. Great track. Great redo of this track. It looks so much better in Mario Kart Wii than it does in Mario Kart 64, although it was one of my favorite tracks from Mario Kart 64, if not my favorite. A tremendous Bowser's Castle, one of the best in the series, I'd say. I would say it's third best behind the Wii version and Wii U, and I guess GameCube would be fourth? Something like that, if I were to rank them. GCN Peach Beach. I'm going to be mean. I'm going to put in D tier. It's just not that good. Cataquacks are annoying. Nothing really cool about this track. Rainbow Road. That is S tier. No doubt about it. My favorite track from that game. A lot of you probably know that. It's just majestic. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful track. I mean, Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road is an HD, but you cannot tell me, you cannot convince me that that track looks better than this track. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Just the way the rainbow of this Rainbow Road looks is fantastic. And even just earth underneath. Oh my god. You can't even convince me that Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road looks better than this. And Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road looks beautiful. And everyone usually says that that's their favorite Rainbow Road. That's second favorite for me. You guys know I love Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road, so I'm not trying to crap on Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road. You know that's a fantastic track, but Mario Kart Wii's is just a little bit better for me. GCN Sherbet Land. I mean, not GCN, N64, I should say. That's C tier. I mean, that might be a bit controversial for some people because people hate that track. A lot of people would probably put it in D tier, but I think it improves a lot from the original. The ice mechanics are better. The penguins aren't as annoying, I guess. It's just a nice little track. The music is a little not exciting or anything like that, but it's a pretty C tierish track, I'd say. And the same goes for GBA Shy Guy Beach. Not too bad. It might actually be pretty close to B tier, but I'm not going to put it there. SNES Mario Circuit 3. That, my friends, is. Do I want to be mean? Yeah, I'm going to have to be mean. It's D tier. It's close to C tier. It's just not doing anything special at all because it's just a regular SNES track. Just there's turns. There's a little speed boost at the end with some sand pits as obstacles. It's some oil slicks. It's just the music, classic. The music is probably better than all the other tracks I listed in D tier with that classic. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Toad's Factory, my friends, is A tier. Fantastic track. When will you bring it back, Nintendo? That's the real question. Mario Kart Tour. Fingers crossed. I want to see it back in Mario Kart 9, like an actual real Mario Kart game too. But like, I hear that Mario Kart Tour is going to be a collection of a lot of old tracks from older Mario Kart games. That's mainly what it's going to be. So, for the Mario Kart Wii selections, do stuff that you haven't done yet in Mario Kart 7 or Mario Kart 8. Put Toad's Factory in there. Put DK Summit in there. I want to see it. Now, it may not be that great, but I want to see Toad's Factory. Toad's Factory is fantastic. So is GCN Waluigi Stadium, even though I'm only going to put an A tier, but that's just because, once again, how good this game is. You guys know I love Waluigi. You guys know I love Waluigi Stadium. Boom. Put it in. Warriors Gold Mine. Down into D tier you go. I've ranted and raved enough about Wario's freaking Gold Mine and DS Yoshi Falls. I honestly don't hate this track as much as most people do. I say that, of course, putting it in D tier, but it's just not that great. It's just an oval with a few speed boosts. I like the environment of it though. It's a peaceful day by the lake with some Yoshi eggs, but obviously just nothing really special about this track. And then Koopa Cape. That, my friends, is S tier. I feel like it's the worst track in. Well, actually, DS Delphina Square might be a little bit worse, but it's still fantastic, still incredibly unique track. There's just no doubt in my mind that the Koopa Cape is a fantastic track. It's often rated as the best track in Mario Kart Wii, and I can't make any argument against that. I mean, all the tracks that I have ahead of it, and I'd have maybe 5 or 6 of them ahead of it, 4 or 5, I don't know, 4 to 6 tracks ahead of it. They're barely ahead of it. Koopa Cape is a fantastic track. And so that concludes the list. What do you guys think of the list? Maybe I can actually save and download it this time. Let's see. Title of tier list. Mario Kart Wii! Woohoo! Alright. We'll save it. N. That's my description, is just N. I didn't mean to type that. Okay, bye guys.